Hi, my name is Sharlene Rochard. In some of the pages of these files is evidence of a teen model who traveled the world in the fashion and beauty industries, and in that world is where I met Jeffrey Epstein's network. The same pages were ignored by Attorney General Pam Bondi. Today, fired former U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi will appear before Congress about how the Department of Justice mishandled the Epstein files. This mishandling may violate the Epstein Files Transparency Act, federal privacy protections, and DOJ procedures for safeguarding sensitive evidence. She clearly has a problem with transparency, as she is now appearing only in a closed-door, unsworn setting and will not be filmed in a process that shields her from answering the hardest questions. Under her watch, millions of pages of Epstein documents were released in ways that protected the powerful while exposing survivors. And because of this, she could be stripped of her law license due to the egregious violation of the Crime Victims' Rights Act. Authoritative sources show she is under scrutiny for other potential legal violations, including subpoena noncompliance, false statements, mishandling evidence, and violation of federal law. Congress and the DOJ are now examining whether those actions cross into criminal activity. And now she must answer for all of it. This epic failure wasn't a harmless oversight. It was a failure of duty, a failure of the law, and a complete failure of just basic justice. Leads were ignored, evidence was mishandled, and there are crimes buried in these files that still demand accountability. This is why legislative advocacy matters to me, even at the level of the Department of Justice, especially at the level of Department of Justice. I am here today because reform is needed at every single level, from how evidence is handled, to how subpoenas are enforced, to how survivors' identities are protected, and yes, especially how the Department of Justice chooses its Attorney General. My work now is to make sure that what happens to me and so many other survivors is never allowed to happen again. And I will keep pushing until accountability isn't just a talking point, but it's the law. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharlene. That's awesome. Thank you, Sharlene.